Well, good morning, friends. Would you believe this? Jamerrill alone in a car yet again. I'm going to sit here and quickly put my face on and just let you know what is going on. I have been invited to, I get invited to different little things, and I get invited to various conferences, etc., etc. And I have to be really choosy as to what I say yes to. I've been to many events over the years, but I have not been to anything, I want to say, in over a year as far as blogging and business related. I'm trying to think, even last year, maybe it's been 2 years. I know I've been to various blogging conferences, and some of you have asked me for some conferences that I would recommend, and I'll let you know those here in a minute. But trying not to ramble too much, I am going to a very small mastermind retreat for the next 4 days. Can you believe that? So Travis is here. He is going to be running this house for me so I can go to this retreat. Now, I always feel I have to say this because I know not everyone who watches my videos knows that I do other things online. So I am a blogger, and I'm what's called a pro blogger, and that means that I make a full-time income from blogging. Now, of course, I have people who work for me, who I pay, and I have business expenses, and all that real life, taxes. People say, oh, do you have to pay taxes with money you make online? Yeah, it's a real business. You pay taxes on everything. So just consider I have a real XYZ business over here, and it's run just like a real business on the financial side. So along with that, I have to stay creative, and I have to keep moving forward, and I have to be open to new ideas and new things that the Lord would want me to do. I know I wiped that on my face quite a while. My glasses are off and I can't really see what I'm doing. And if you guys notice that there's not a lot of rattly car noises, I rented, I think it's a Hyundai Elantra or something, but it's a fancy vehicle to me. When I go on events that I can drive to, I usually just rent a vehicle as a business expense, or I fly. So this is actually about 6 hours away. I contemplated flying, but if you fly even what would end up being a short distance, by the time you check in, check out, and go with all the extra flying hassle, I could just rent a car and get there. And so this way, my friend and I will have a car while we're there. We can be more on our own time and not also juggle airplane hassles. And the cost of me renting a car, I'll have it for, I believe, 6 days total between picking it up, dropping it off, and all that. Me renting a car was less than one of our plane tickets. So it just gets down to basic economics, and it's just nice to not have to worry about anything vehicle-wise driving such a great distance. Good morning, guys. I wanted to do a quick update on what happened yesterday. My friend and I made it safely to the Asheville, North Carolina area. The house that we're staying at is beautiful. I will definitely give you guys a peek at the view and some of the rooms. It's just wonderful. And the main lady who set up this retreat found it on Airbnb. So apparently that's a great place to find retreat houses and vacation homes if you need one. We went to, let's see, what was it called? Last night we went to, I think it's called Farm Burger. We went to some wonderful grass-fed beef restaurant, and we talked a lot. If you get 8 or 9 women together on one universal topic of blogging and being successful online, we have a lot to share and chat about. Now, the odd thing that happened, this is going to sound so crazy. I almost updated yesterday, but I couldn't. When we got to be about an hour away from here, this eye actually started to close on its own, and it was so incredibly painful. I've never had anything like it before. People thought when they saw me I had allergies or, was having a reaction to something. I don't know what it was, but I know I had a lot of pain yesterday. This eye was red hot, and I just, I could think of all the bad things it could have been. And I went to bed early last night compared to everyone else. I just really prayed that it would be better when I woke up this morning. I've done hot compresses on it, and anyway, I'm up, and so far it's not hurting, and it's not red on fire and scratchy like it was. I am praying that it was just some weird fluke. So we will go through this day and see how far we get with both eyes working. And actually, before things get rolling too fast this morning, I'm going to show you, this is Joe and I's room. This is just one of the nice big rooms down in the basement. So here's a picture of our room. And I have to go upstairs and actually get the Wi-Fi password, because you know that's important as a blogger. And I'll give you guys a peek of the view outside there. So priority number one, I got my coffee, and now I'm going to show you guys this view. Now you know that I live in a rural area. We have lots of mountains. This is just very, very beautiful. So look out here at this. Now this is where we were talking last night. Down there's the rest of the porch. And then look, hopefully it turns out well in my camera. You can see there's been some rain. There's a valley down there. It's just beautiful. And then this house goes on forever. Forever, forever, forever. There's some beautiful stone. And it's just very, very lovely. Even though I have my wild hair, don't care. I'm very excited to get moving around here today. I'll tiptoe and give you guys just a little house tour while most of the ladies are sleeping. Here is the beautiful kitchen. Isn't that beautiful, 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 beautiful. And then I think there's like 5 or 6 or 10, who knows, how many bathrooms. Here's a laundry room. That's always convenient when you travel. Let's see if I can get the light turned on. Laundry room. Yes, yes. Always nice. And in the corner, here's a small little living room. Let's see if I can get a light on. Yes. Small living room, another bathroom. And then there's the bigger room where we're going to do all of our meetings and chats. And there's a lot more, so I'll show it as I can. So far, friends, we have spent the morning. Each blogger who is here has had about 30 minutes in the hot seat to talk about a couple problems that they have, and then we just brainstorm as a group to work through those issues and offer solutions to problems we've had over the years. So right now we're breaking for lunch. Most of the ladies are inside. Here's a quick, this is what I'm eating, my lovely salad. There's the current view. We're up quietly cleaning the kitchen before everybody else wakes up. I'm gonna unload this dishwasher. So it has been raining, if you guys can see me, and I'm going to try to tiptoe out here and get to a rocking chair. I've got this whole, look at all this silly stuff I'm carrying. So I've got my leftover cheesecake from last night, a yogurt, my coffee, and a bottle of water. Now here's some snapping in the forest. I wonder if they have a bear up here. Not sure, might be from the rain. Can't see the mountains too well, but we'll probably see a beautiful sunrise. So I'm gonna mosey on over here. So all my goodies on my little table. Now, way over there, there's a mountain. If it shows up, we should see the sunrise over there. One thing that we've been doing is every morning everyone makes their own breakfast, and then we come together as a group and do more of like a large group salad for lunch. And then for dinner we've been going out to eat every night somewhere in Asheville, and last night, boy, I don't even remember the name of the restaurant, but it was very good. So I was going to have this little bit of leftover cheesecake and yogurt. I think I'm just going to save that for later. And I got inspired to make myself an omelet and some fruit. So here's what breakfast has become for me now. And that's how that view is shaping up. So right now I am working on doing something with this hair. My little bit of personal drama right now is I'm almost out of hairspray. And I thought last night after dinner I better run into Publix or something and get some, but I thought maybe I could squeeze enough out. I'm hoping that that works out for me, or I'm gonna wear a hat. So what we're gonna do this morning in our first session is a couple of the moms, a couple of the bloggers I should say, who are here, who have some good systems set up that they want to share. We're going to hear from them. Then that'll probably take a few hours. Then we're going to have our group lunch, and then we're going to talk a lot about like $10 task, $100 task, $1,000 task, basically meaning where we need to put our time. Like I need to put my time in the most valuable things, and then hire out other things that are like $10 task. And we're going to talk about building teams and time management, things that are just very, very relevant whenever you are trying to run online businesses and work from home and all of that. So hopefully I'll have more to share with you from those sessions. Okay, so I hear a lot of women chatting upstairs, so I know that means I have to get rolling up there too and hear this first session. All of our minds are pretty tired now from that morning session, several hours of hitting lots of topics hard. And here's lunch. We're having Mexican for dinner, so I'm gonna be healthy with a salad for lunch. So nice little salad. There's the afternoon views. So we are at this cute little restaurant now called the Cantina because that's the most important thing we do is eat. Here's a little quick. See, super cute. And look, little monkeys. So I think this fajitas is what I'm going to go with, but I'm going to try to combine all the proteins, see how that goes. So here's a quick look at we've got chicken, steak, shrimp, and fajita stuff. So I got a big old box of food that I'm taking back later. I'll probably eat it at midnight. Here's a little look around where we were. So we needed a few things for the house tonight, and of course I'm out of hairspray. So we're actually in the Fresh Market. I've never been in one of these. It's a cute little store. Look around here. Of course I couldn't really grocery shop here for the family. That would not work. But for myself, for a day, I can handle it. Oh, that's actually good. 2 for $1 blackberries. Blackberries. Got some strawberries. They were only $2.50. This lovely little produce section. Oh my goodness, the kids would love this. Look, chocolate Band-Aids. $3.99. How many do we get here? So 8 chocolate Band-Aids, or we have gummy flavored Band-Aids. Because of course I have to pick them up something since they didn't get to come to this. We're getting something here. Oh, nerds are always helpful. Okay, I'm gonna get them some chocolate Band-Aids. Now the younger kids are gonna like these. So we got Gabriel. Try to get different colors. Liam. Naomi. And then Amelia's just gonna have to have the same color. Get those for my big guys. So my friend Jo needs ginger ale. So I'm gonna find her some ginger ale in this store. Hi there. Interesting ginger ale. Expensive. $3.99. Priorities. Yay. So I have a mix of fruit and candy for my kids and brownie brittle for myself. Going out the door. So of course the joke is, Jamerrill's going back with bags of groceries. So now we're doing the sad journey of loading the car with all the bags, all the goodies, and gonna hit the road because I think we have about 6 hours or so. Shut the door. There was a garage door downstairs. We were gonna try to get that open. It just was not cooperating. At least it's not raining. That's always a plus. Oh, car's super hot though. Just realized I could get the air conditioner on. That would be helpful. Oh, thank you, little car. Air conditioning. Air conditioning. Yes. I don't know how hot it is, but it's probably 100 degrees or so in here. Okay. Make sure the doors are unlocked. Just to show you guys where I've been filming from. Look at this beautiful house. Isn't that beautiful? So beautiful. Lots of stonework. Views out there. Hey guys, so I made it home. I am so glad to be back. It was a great trip. I'm tired now. I made it home about 1 a.m. this morning. Slept a few hours. Got up at 6:45 with Amelia and Daniel. They were glad to see me. And so I'm just, you know how it is when you get back. Been gone a few days. I'm tired. But the house ran well while I was gone. You know, of course, everyone ate, and we had a lot of rain, so really they had a lot of indoor time with their daddy, making paper airplanes and watching movies, doing Legos, just hanging out themselves the past few days. So today we returned the rental car. I accidentally left my wallet in the rental car, so we were able to go back and get it, and just had, you know, real life carrying on that we had to deal with. So now it's about 4:30. I am going to hit the refrigerators to see. This might be a time where I use those freezer burritos to just kind of eke out a quick dinner, because I think I'm going to get a shower and actually get in my bed. I might actually do something real radical, like watch a movie or something. And tomorrow, I believe, we're going to go to the lake. So if this mama can get a good night's sleep, tomorrow is going to be a fully refreshed day. So I will chat with you in those comments below. I'm so glad that you went a little bit on my trip down to the North Carolina area with me, and I will see you next time, friends, with another brand new video. Bye-bye.